Hi Neha, what's up?
Hi, Nushrratt. It's very nice to meet you virtually. How are you?
I'm good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
All right, so your upcoming film Chhalaang. Tell us a little about it. Tell us about your character Neelu, and what made you pick this role.
For me, this film, on a story and concept level itself, was very interesting to kind of look into and see that if I would fit into this and if this film would come my way, was the fact that we made this film for children. The story was about children, and it was a sports comedy. And the fact that you get sports involved in any film for me gives it a whole new feeling and sort of I don't know how to explain it, like a sportsman spirit or like a fighting spirit or a rooting for a particular team that you like or certain players that you like, that kind of a spirit. It just makes it a lot of fun. Then I, of course, found out that it was Hansal sir directing, and he's one of my most favorite directors, and I wanted to work with him. And there was no way I could not have been part of this film. And I'm just blessed that he wanted to also work with me on this film. He said I thought myself would be great for the part, and he cast me in the film. And then I was like, yay! And there was Raj Kumar Rao, who I worked with a while back, and now we're in the same film together. So it was all the right boxes and the right combination, and it was magical how it all just came together.
So tell us a little more about your experience working with Hansal Mehta. How was that?
Hansal sir is one of the most chilled out and one of the most supportive directors an actor can ever ask for. Generally a term that says I'm a director's actor, but he's actually an actor's director. I think it's the other way around. He kind of lets the actor be how they want to be, breathe the character, be the character, experiment with the character. He trusts his actors a lot, and that trust from the director kind of gives that actor that extra push and that extra confidence to dwell into certain areas and aspects which initially they will probably feel, what if I go wrong if I do this? It opens you up to improvise a lot, to kind of experiment a little bit in areas which you would otherwise feel like, what if the director doesn't like it? What if I'm way off character? But he trusts you so much with it that he kind of lets you do all those things. And that for me was just a delight and a joy to be a part of.
Nice. That's really sweet. Your character Neelu has a thick, is it a Haryanvi accent
Yeah.
in the movie? How did you prepare for that?
A lot of people helped. Raj helped, of course. I had a diction coach on set, and even before I went on set, before we started preparing for the film and the character and readings, the first thing I started with was learning diction. So my diction teacher would get me dialogues from other films and other scripts which were longer Haryanvi based dialect, and I would just keep reading it and I would keep recording myself and hearing if I did it right. Then he would say it and I would try to match my tone with his tone. We basically worked a lot on my language and diction. And when we came down to shooting it, he was with me on set through the entire process of the film. And that also was great because every time you go wrong, there's someone to tell you how you went wrong and correct you and bring you back.
I read somewhere that someday you would like to do a biopic on Madhubalaji.
Yeah, I think she had a wonderful screen presence. She brought magic and life to every frame, but yet her own life was so tragic, and yet her own life had so many struggles, and she had such a short life, which in itself is such a tragedy that I feel like I want to know how she did what she did, knowing that she had only those many years to do it.
If not acting, what would you be doing in life?
I think I'd probably be producing something, whether it's events or shows or plays. I'd probably do something in travel. Maybe travel industry is another thing that I absolutely love. I don't know what I would do, but I'd probably find something that there was to do. Yeah, I think one of those two things.
At this point, you starred opposite Karthik Aryan, Ayushmann Khurrana, and Raj Kumar Rao a couple of times. Who is the most entertaining on set?
For me, Ayushmann Khurrana for sure. He is so funny. He is so funny. I don't know why he is this funny. He says he's not funny. He says that not too many people laugh at his jokes, but I'm not just laughing, I'm cracking up. Like, I'm falling off chairs around him.
What are your thoughts on a direct-to-digital release, like on Amazon Prime, as opposed to the traditional theatrical releases?
We are in a situation where we really don't have a choice in the matter. I think the most important thing is that the film kind of reaches audiences and sees the light of day. There's no point of making a film and keeping it in a can. We would rather let the audiences see it. Um, if we can't do it in theaters, I think it's a great scope that we have and an option we have today, that we have an OTT platform to kind of showcase the work that we make. That's a blessing. A few years back, and we probably not even have that, which is sadder because then we would all come to just like a full stop without knowing what to do next. I'm just glad that the film is finally going to reach the audience that it was made for, and people can tell me whether they liked it or didn't like it, and what they felt on it.
The new song Teri Choriyan just came out today. I've been grooving to it like all morning. What are your thoughts on that song?
It's one of my most favorite songs. Guru's composed the song, and I remember him humming the song one day on set when I was shooting something else with him. And I was like, "Oh, I love this song. I wish I could be a part of this song." And he said, "Yeah, I'm just humming a new tune and a new song that I'll make." And I said, "Nice, yeah." And it just so happened that that song got used in Chhalaang on me, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm doing Guru's love song." I'm like, "Yay!" So very cute song. It's this banter between the couple, Raj and me, but it's a very sweet, childlike, innocent, young sort of banter where he's trying to hide and kind of see me and not make it apparent, but I already know that he's doing it. It's just very cute. It's very old school, and it has a really nice charm to it.
It really is. I can tell you for a fact the South Asian dance community here in New York, New Jersey, they're gonna love it. So we'll probably a lot of videos. Nushrratt, I want to thank you so much again for your time speaking to us. Before we close, is there something that you want to tell, the audience, the viewers, before they watch the movie, which is releasing on November 13th?
It's just that we've really made a film to entertain people. I think it has a really sweet message. It's a film that's coming on Diwali, which is again a great treat, because we're used to going out and celebrating Diwali with a whole bunch of people. We probably can't do that this time. So as a team, I think we're just really happy that we're able to give you this piece of happiness as well, that you could sit with whoever is at home and switch on the television, go on to Amazon Prime and watch our film. And we're happy to entertain you.
Thank you so much, Nushrratt. Again, pleasure speaking with you today. Wish you all the best, and looking forward to watching the movie.